we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their...
It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
The offense starts with a short field. Complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to...
He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Who got it? The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Back to throw. It's Knight. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
It's a short completion of the big tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Ball handed off. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a 1st down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy,
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Caught near the sideline. It's Singleton. decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. Play action here on first down. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. If I sets the formation, it's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Caught at the 30, still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Grab down the middle, it's Coleman. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there. Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Looking for a man. It's reeled in, it's Coleman. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, it's play action. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. First down and 10 now. With the catch, it's Brown. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They try the ground game here with the running back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And Duke has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now it's second down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the tailback's got it again. He's got the first and still going. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Knight. Makes a quick grab. They bring him back to 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I mean, that's another sack for us. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half. Talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. Auburn now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. He gets loose. Fighting him off. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's looking deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And the Blue Devils will line up to boot it away. On punt out for the first time today. He fields it at the 15. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. The start of the 28. Scanning the field. It's Knight. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's real win. It's Coleman.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Grab near the sticks. It's Simmons. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking to chuck it again. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Breaks into open space. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens.
Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags a good throw. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Howard's team brings down the returner. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Brown.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
receiver sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Now comes the offense set to take over here. There's the handoff. Picks up the force, looking for more. They get him to the ground, an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Gonna run it. It's Cobb. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Gives it to the back. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Cobb. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe think...
Touchdown, Auburn, and 6 more points to the total. And they'll set up with PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 13. Fields it just outside the goal line. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane as this drive's going to start with decent field position. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nice grab. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. In the lead as we break for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They'll try to run it with the option. Fights off a defender. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. The offense starts with excellent field position. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Same tailback, another carry. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Great start to the ride. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock. Working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Of course, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. A short completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Dropping back. It's Knight. It's a quick grab. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Auburn! They continue to roll up the score. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give me credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Chicken clock with the running game. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. They can't stop him. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. First and goal for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark it right at the 1. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The Blue Devils will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. To throw, it's Knight. The pass rush closing in. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because
and the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And you had all day to stew on and get excited and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Oregon's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game.
There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. From the gun, looking for a man. Grabbed behind the line, it's Riggs. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
To the air, it's Kinsey. Got it in the middle, it's Bender. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
That's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs, too. Darren Bevel back in my day, Scott Tolzien had some success, and then, of course,
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
That's caught. It's Bender. Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Right down the middle. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Got room to work. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
And the Ducks will have it 1st and 10. looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He turns it loose to the left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Makes the catch right at the 50. And there he goes. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Ducks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Kinsey. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Fires one high and deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gray. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Steps away. Throws to the tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right, and the officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. He's got an open man. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Dropping back, it's Kinsey. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bender. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Badgers will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off-play action on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
To the air on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
How about that linebacker? Seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then being able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain. That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Perry. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Starting to feel a little pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Kinsey. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Badgers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Bring in the heat. On the move, he fires. Got his man to the left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Riggs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Perry. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Badgers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Bringing it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Now the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback gets past the marker.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the catch. It's Bender. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Southern Miss. Your boy, Kate.
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it! Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
To the air, it's Kinsey. Finds the tight end. Smashes ahead. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Makes the grab. It's Browning. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point.
Complete downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here we go. Got it in the middle, it's Bender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Kinsey. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Final play of the quarter coming. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Here's a heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this...
To the end zone and is picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to take it back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Finds his man. It's Sutter.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Now on second down. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Pulls it in. It's Sutter. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Fires on the move. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and
give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not